I don't think anyone can question the cultural impact films can have on society and the zeitgeist at large. In their best moments, films can make us feel fear, love,
You're full of shit, right?
Wait, you
or laughter.
changed your name to McLovin?
But it is also safe to say that we have all experienced that moment in a movie that has felt a bit like,
oh, déjà vu.
So you're fresh out of film school and ready to change the world with your vision. But before you can accept that golden statue, you're going to need one very important thing. A script.
To begin.
Unfortunately, staring at a blank page isn't a great way to get the juices flowing.
I'm hungry. I should get coffee.
Films can be about literally anything and everything, but infinite choice gives your creativity nothing to stand on. A great way of narrowing down the infinite into something more manageable is to use genre. Genre is how we categorize film, so choosing one is a great way to find your footing. Crime.
You carry a badge?
Yes?
Carry a gun.
Romantic comedy.
I'm pregnant.
Fuck off.
What?
What?
The laugh meter and see how loud it gets on that one.
Drama.
You don't...
Woolridge.
Action.
Fucking stupid, Hans.
You're saying?
The kinds of genre you can choose from is almost as vast as the ways that they can be either manipulated or blended together. Alien is probably one of the best examples of how two genres, sci-fi and horror, can be spliced together to create something unforgettable.
I'm sorry, this is the fun bee, the humdrum bees back there.
Unfortunately, no matter what kind of inspiration strikes you, no matter how passionate you feel about the idea, whatever it is you come up with will almost always be unoriginal. Marvel's cinematic universe has grown so large, it's begun to cannibalize its own story beats. But if you assume they are the only ones in Hollywood who have been forced to retread old ground, you are naive. Whether it's Battle Royale or The Hunger Games, Point Break or The Fast and the Furious, Akira Kurosawa's Yojimbo, or Sergio Leone's A Fistful of Dollars. You can find films with identical scene structure littered everywhere, but if you want to see a horse that's been particularly beaten to death, then look no further than Dances with Wolves, Ferngully, Pocahontas, and Avatar. All of these are prime examples of films that walk the line of unoriginality, yet met with success in their own time.
What thing is this?
Film has been around for more than a century. Novels have existed as long as the written word. Even the humble campfire story has been around since the dawn of man. To put it simply,
it's all been done before, you see what I'm saying? There's no reason to quit.
So what does this mean for you and your career as a scriptwriter, or even as a director? Not much, actually. Now don't mistake this as me implying that you will never make anything that's not a reboot. Nor should you think that I'm trying to say that stealing ideas is somehow okay. What I am trying to say is that what makes a script good isn't necessarily its originality, but its voice. Voice is the distinct personality, style, or point of view of a piece of writing or any other creative work. Oddly enough, I think one of the best places to look when trying to wrap your head around this concept is music. Music has just as vast and vibrant a catalog of genre as film does, but attitudes towards what artists can do with other artists' material is different. Johnny Cash's cover of Hurt is a great display of how an artist acts as almost a filter for the source material. The same song can have two identities, two distinct sounds, depending on the musician playing the strings. It's the artist's personal perspective or voice that explains this. While film will always wrestle with the idea of originality, the contrast between any given film stems from the people involved in making it. In all art, the artist's personal life experiences will inevitably bleed into whatever it is they are creating.
But you ain't dying!
So the next time you're staring at a blank page, dreading the notion that maybe that great scene idea you had the night before might be a bit too close to Reservoir Dogs,
You kids are gonna grow all kinds
Just remember that an idea's originality is less important than your own personal voice as a writer. Every story may have already been told before, but those stories have yet to be told by you.
Ladies and gentlemen, coming up, we've got our next VIP tour starting in just 5 minutes at 12:25. Ladies and gentlemen, get tickets right over here underneath the red parasol. This is the only tour in Hollywood that takes you inside the TCL Chinese Theater. It tells you everything you need to know about this wonderful premiere palace of the stars. Next VIP tour is going to get started at 12:25.